friend, hey. We all struggle to get the things we want out of life because we simply don't think we have enough time.
It's time!
Whenever we're trying to fit in hobbies, time is always a big issue. But today I'm here to discuss tips from scheduling time, how to avoid some obstacles with time, and give you one valuable reminder when it comes to personal time and you. But I'm not gonna ramble on. My name's Dacie, and welcome to my, I'm just kidding. I'm Dacie, and welcome to my channel, Dacie'sDose, where we talk all things adulting. I give you tips that I think can help anyone live a more fulfilling life as we navigate this hood called adulthood. Now let's get started. Right now we're talking scheduling time in. A lot of people think when starting new things like hobbies, you don't have to schedule the time. But don't you think you would have been consistent by now if you put it on your schedule? You would be watching this video if that was true. No shade, no tea, no shade, no tea. I'm just saying, if it works, it works. Put it on your calendar. Second tip with scheduling is to pick an amount of time that you are able to commit to. Don't sign up for something that's a 3-hour class when you know you have a tight schedule. And when you're scheduling your time, please keep in mind that things can take longer times than expected. Think commute and think prep. You gotta account for the time that you're gonna be there, get there, and get ready to get there. Now let's talk confronting obstacles. Life is full of them. No matter who you are, I realize that life leaves us on a very cramped schedule. Oftentimes, we just have to rearrange it. Whether it's aspects of your day-to-day life and you live alone, or if you got family members like a spouse or kids or parents, you know, responsibilities. If it's a personal distraction that just relates to you, do it first. If it's laundry or if it's cleaning, do it early in the morning or late at night, so that way you have time during the day to start that new hobby. Chances are you could still carve out time for yourself. And if it's an obstacle related to another person, think about how you can schedule around it, in it, or with it. Sounds strange, but just bear with me. Can you schedule around their schedule? If you know you have to take somewhere to an appointment, can you wake up a little earlier to get started on your hobby? Or can you pick a hobby on a day where your kids don't have an activity after school? If you can't work around their schedule, is there something you could do while they're in their appointment, while they're in their activity? Maybe you can schedule something virtual you can work on in the parking lot while they're at that activity. Maybe enrolling them in aftercare may actually be worth it now that you have something that you want to commit to for yourself. If you can't do it around their schedule or within their schedule, consider adding them to your hobby. Let's say you want to start skating. That can be a family activity. Or you want to start bowling, that could be a family activity. If you want to start working out outside, grab some chalk and bring them kids. Or bring the kids in the kitchen with you while you learn a new recipe. You can give them an alternative version of the dish that you're making. So you can make yours right, and they can make whatever they make. Maybe not too messy, but you get the idea. I know I'm gonna sound like the bad guy because I live alone, I'm not married, I don't have kids. I'm just saying, if we think outside the box, we could probably get something for ourselves as well. You guys serve everyone else in your community. Please remember to serve yourself. And again, it sounds like outside looking in, but I did encourage some close loved ones to do it. And I'd say they would agree that they have a more fulfilling life because of it. I just think there's a way that you can do it different and get it done. Speaking of do it different, there are plenty of different ways you can get new hobbies started. Squeezing it in unorthodox times, practicing something late at night, doing something virtual versus doing something in person. And if you can't think of ideas, just brainstorm with your loved ones. Sometimes outside looking in can make it easier to come up with ideas. I think it's doable if we think long and hard and lean on the communities we have if we're blessed with them. I'm not saying this advice will work for everyone, but think long and hard if it can apply to you, because you can get something really good out of it if it can. If you really think you have absolutely no time, like not an inch of time, not 30 minutes to an hour a week for a new activity, I want you to try this experiment. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, that just gives you the opportunity to start something new. What I need you to do is unplug your TV, your game console, and uninstall all social media apps, including YouTube. But before you uninstall YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And I want you to notice what kind of thoughts come to mind in those random pockets of time where you would have scrolled or watched TV or played on the game. Are you thinking to yourself, oh, I could just go straight to sleep, this is a relief? Or are you thinking to yourself, what am I about to do now? Because if you're thinking, what am I about to do now? That's a pocket of time right there that you can add a hobby or work on a new hobby. The last part of this video is one thing I think everyone needs to remember.
It's a reminder.
You are worth your own time. We pour our time into other people so much, and we love to do that or we feel responsible to do that. I need you to keep that same energy for yourself. Even if you don't pour as much time because of the responsibilities, having the time is still as important. You have to remember who you are as the person. We have to remember that we are all individuals. We are not only our relationship to others, a brother, a sister, a mother, a daughter, and we deserve time too. We all do. And just like that, we have completed another one. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have made it to this section, comment a time-related emoji so I know what's up. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and send it to somebody else who you think would enjoy or could use this content. Comment down below any tips that you may have for time management when it comes to starting new hobbies. I love a good community, and that's what I want to create on this platform. Lastly, use those eyes and look on your screen. What do you see? Do you see subscribe or do you see subscribed? Because what I need is for it to say subscribed. It would mean a lot to me, and it would show you too that you find my content useful. That's all I got. Love you, mean it, bye. It's Dacie's Dose. It's Dacie's Dose. The drugs that Jesus gave to me. It's time. We just gonna put that clip in there. We ain't gonna start it up. Start it up. We have knocked out another video.